Hey guys, Aaron Dorr here with Iowa gun owners, and I have some great news for gun owners across the state. House Study Bill 262 has just passed out of committee. It is now floor eligible. If you're pressed for time right now, whatever else you do, hit the link below and make sure your state rep knows that you want him or her to vote yes on House Study Bill 262. If you're low on time, at least do that for us. This bill does one primary thing. It lowers the age of when an Iowan can purchase, carry, possess a handgun from the current 21 back down to 18. And I say back down because in 2010, when out-of-state gun rights organizations and the Democrats who ran the House, Senate, and Governor's Mansion all got together to draft shall issue legislation, that shall issue bill raised the age on applying for a permit up to 21. It was not that way here in Iowa until 2010. I got my permit, for example, when I turned 18 in the Osceola County Sheriff's Office, and a lot of people I knew at the age of 18 had those permits. It was only with shall issue when that passed in 2010 that age got raised up to 21. We were always upset with that part of the bill. We loudly protested that, and we were shut down by Democrats who ran the chamber at that time. Now, the problem with this is pretty obvious, right? An Iowan can go and fight and die for his country when he or she is 18 or 19 or 20. We can get married. We can have kids. We can buy a house, we can pay taxes, have a career, all the rest of the aspects of adult life we can do in Iowa at the age of 18. You simply do not have the right to possess and carry a handgun here in Iowa until you're 21. It's always been lunacy. Representative Steve Holt agrees, and that's why he has drafted this bill, HSB 262, to lower the age back down to 18. And he's doing it because now, frankly, is the best time, because we have tremendous court precedent out there now, which backstops our constitutional arguments. The Bruin decision in 2022 from the Supreme Court said all gun control laws have to show an historical analog. They have to point back in America's history at the time the Second Amendment was ratified and find an example where this law was on the books back then. And of course, as we all know, there are no examples in the 1700s where the government would not let an 18, 19, or 20-year-old possess a handgun. Didn't exist. And more than Bruin, we now have precedent right here in the 8th Circuit, which covers Iowa. They had a case just last year in liberal Minnesota where an 18-year-old sued the state of Minnesota over their law, which is just like our law, that required him to be 21 to apply for a concealed carry permit. He won the case in district court. The attorney general in Minnesota, Keith Ellison, he appealed his defeat to circuit court, and a 3-judge panel unanimously struck down that law in Minnesota, saying it was blatantly unconstitutional. Keith Ellison has now appealed to the United States Supreme Court. I kind of highly doubt he gets his day in court. I guess we'll wait and see. But it's obvious now. Bruin and our own circuit court have held that it is unconstitutional to force somebody to be 21 years of age before they can apply for a concealed carry permit. So this bill simply lowers the age back down to 18 like it always was before, and hopefully will be again. The bill passed out of committee on a 17-4 vote. Very strong support. It is now going to be on the debate calendar, floor eligible for action anytime leadership wants to call it up for a vote. The bill number will change in this process. It goes from being kind of a committee project. Once it passes committee, it should receive a new bill number. When we have that, we'll let you guys be aware of that. But for right now, hit that link below and tell your state rep, hey, I want you to vote yes on what was HSB 262. Let's get out of the business of trying to set arbitrary dates on when Iowans can possess handguns for self-defense. Guys, take action. Much more to come. We'll keep you informed. Take care. Hey, guys, IGO is fighting hard to make sure our children's children have a right to keep and bear arms. Get involved in this fight today. Number 1, follow us on Twitter. Number 2, sign up for text alerts from us. And number 3, like and subscribe for more content.